long you had it now, Willis?
I think we got him 82.
Is that long ago, huh?
Yeah, December of 82. 81, I think it's 80. Oh, let me see, probably it's 82.
Mm-hmm. Now, where's your...
When they shipped them.
Where's your, you got your lower end, and where's your pitcher of water?
Let me see, I drank it, but it should sit up here. That's artificial rice. If you get wet, you know you're not coordinated.
You're gonna slip in. Yeah. What else are you gonna do to it when you get ahead then?
You mean...
when you can get a little money ahead, what are you gonna do?
Oh, I want to put in the autopilot and then redo the panel so that I can get radios up here where I can see them. See, all slung down low. And I'll take these out of here, probably make a place for maps.
Yeah, that'd be handy for maps in there.
The whole thing is, it's not too small, but it's kind of cramped with Willis charge. Move this gear now up in here somewhere and change the throttles. This time to the, you know, like Jack has on his.
Oh, you mean put a console on it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
With the regular throttles.
You could probably put a T-34 quadrant on there.
Yeah, I think so. I think it would probably fit.
Earl Parks rebuilds those down there. You can call Earl Parks, he can get you, or Charlie Nogle's one of those guys, I'm sure.
It's probably like the one on the left.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it should. I have one or two quadrants here, but I don't think they have what I want on it. One's L-5 doesn't have much to hit. You need the mixture and the prop control. I don't have any parking brakes because this needs repair.
You still got your L-5 up there?
Yeah, I haven't flown it in probably 4 or 5 years. It's in the hangar. Needs some work on it.
But to get up in money, maybe you ought to put it up for sale.
Well, I have a lot of people wanting it. It might be best to sell it like it is because we'll fly. It's terrible. But the fabric needs, particularly on the fuselage, needs reworked. It was covered, bottom part, probably 40 years ago because it's cotton at the top. It was Sikanite. I think it was covered probably in 67. So
You can maybe get 50 for it and be ahead.
well, I've been offered for another one I have just for the engine, $15,000.
Oh.
But I thought it offered to me about a year ago, so he's out of the picture. I should have done it, but I have the 3 complete planes.
Oh.
And they're all just like 2 of them the same model. One is an E model, the other 2 are G's. They complete the engines. E model have engines. One's an E, 4 props, and lots of spare parts like I'm used to. And have 6-pack wings. So,
Well, you got a lot of stuff. I didn't realize you had that much stuff.
yeah, well, it's in stashed away in the barn. All I would need would be a solar motor mount and a carburetor for one of the planes about 15 years ago. And I need to pick up overhaul one of these engines, and because 2 of them are good. So we've put valve misdraw, you know, and kind of pickle them somewhat. But I just don't have the time to do that because I'm still working. time.
When are you going to retire?
I don't plan to. Got to. I'll be able to draw my Social Security in about 11 months. I'll be 70 in February, next February. And that'll give me probably about $12,000 a year to apply to my plans.
Yeah. You can apply all that.
And work then to live, you know.
Yeah. You get to work free now then, after you get that Social Security paid up then. Yeah.
Well, it's something to look forward to. It's not much.
Mm-hmm. And every bit helps when it comes to the planes.
You know, they don't pay you the Social Security until you get to be 70, unless you're ready to retire.
Mm-hmm. You don't have to kick in anymore then either, do you?
No, as long as you earn money, you know, from the corporation, earned income, you have to keep paying.
Oh, you
Social
do?
Security tax. So.
How about if you dissolve your corporation?
Well, yeah, you. There's no way you can avoid it. Yeah, if you have a manufacturing company or something, you want to have a seat?
I'm going to turn sideways here.
Have a seat. What you can do is you can issue yourself stock, declare dividends, but personal took off late, had runaway prop, and after we got that fixed, changed planes 2 times. Well, the mission had just left, so I thought I could catch him, and we went on up, and I stayed in contact with him for about 100 miles, but he kept getting weaker. So going up the Adriatic, headed for northern Yugoslavia, and this after commander from our group said, "Well, just tag on to the nearest groups," and so when I tagged on to another column, going to Poland, so I went all the way to Poland and bombed. Before we got to Poland, we were having trouble keeping up because his other planes were loaded lighter, and I had a full load of 1,000 pounds. So I decided to drop 2. We'd been pulling a lot of power up because of our gas. Dropped 2 bombs, one from each side, and the bomb bay doors, one side stuck, wouldn't come down. So somewhere over Czechoslovakia, I told the bomber did pick out a place that was not inhabited and leave the wire in, that wire's safety. And we dropped 2, one from each side. So all the bomb bay doors won't go up on one side. So we just dropped them through it and dropped the 2 bombs, and he said to hit on some hillside there. We were about 27,000 feet then. And after about almost an hour after that, we had no contact with the group we joined them with, because their frequencies were different. I didn't know them anyway, so we saw the flag ahead of us, and it was a cloudless day, so we knew we were somewhere past Czechoslovakia. They have a Polish plane, and we went on bomb run with them and got more hits from flak than I'd ever had before. This is just my 5th mission.
Now, what was it? Why was it the doors wouldn't open again? I can't.
Somebody may have taken a leak on down below and froze. That's usually what happened. That's usually what happened.
Oh.
Guys going down low, climbing to altitude, they have to go to the bathroom and take a leak. There's no toilets.
Oh, I see.
I believe where the pilots had relief tubes, but I think in the back there may have been one, but they usually didn't work, so they just opened a window, a hatch back there, and let it fly. Sometimes they go in the bomb bay.
They piss on the rollers and
Piss on the roller. But it was, I found out later, it was a fairly common occurrence.
oh, it seized up.
So the rollers were just like roll top desk rollers. And just knocked out, apart, they flapped in the wind the rest of the time. Didn't make it back to the base. We had to stop at an island out in the Adriatic. It was controlled by Americans. It's an emergency recovery strip. So we landed, spent the night and got some gas, and took off the next morning.
Oh, you could get out of there then.
Yeah.
You had to dump off your armament and stuff.
Yeah, we dropped off all the ammunition. Well, we'd already thrown the ammunition out because we thought we would have to ditch in the Adriatic until we got there. And the key ration, everything we could move. I think we'd saved the guns because there were only two that we could throw away, the waste gun. So I think we saved them until we got there, and I think I just left them with the people on the island.
Oh yeah. But were you losing fuel then, or you were pretty well shot up? How many engines do you have running then?
Oh, all four were running. We didn't have any serious damage, just a hole in the wing and the side of the tail. There's flak holes. The burst hit probably, it was between us and the next ships in the formation, and because we were kind of spread out somewhat, but I guess it was probably 50 yards away. Probably it's a 155 millimeter shell, kind of real big. We knew we were too close when you can see the orange flame in the middle of it.
Oh, then it's close.
Yeah, if lighter stuff a little further away, you just see a black cloud coming in. But it was an interesting mission, and we got to land at the recovery strip. It was just off the Yugoslavian coast, and while I was landing, before I got to land there, B-24 just crashed on one end, so whites that went over the field. Another one crashed on the other end, just nose up, nose off, standing up there. So they told me I'd have to wait until they got the planes off the thing. I said, well, we'd already had the couple of engines cut out because the fuel was not distributed properly. The B-24 had 16 tanks in it, so you had to constantly keep balancing those to run those four engines. And after we put the boost pumps on, they caught up, and so I elected to land over the plane and then stop. It was a 3,300 foot strip. I just got it real slow as I could, and just cut off power after we passed over this plane and hit it was this kind of stuff, this metal strips.
Oh, those mats?
Yeah, mats. And just got on the brakes, and we stopped in good time. B-24 is a good plane from short fields and stopping. As you stalled out about 95 miles an hour, say.
Oh yeah.
With full flaps. You usually fly 130 miles an hour approach speed, but you can lower that down to 110 dragging in the ends.
Now you had a runaway prop there going out of there earlier on the mission then?
Yeah, it was a prop that didn't control, and then the instrument was out, his armament with the thing. It had overspeeded or something, but just in the warm-up. And then we changed from that plane to another one
Oh, I see. You changed to a different plane. So this was a good plane that you were taking off in then.
Yeah, but then the crew chief came over and said he'd fixed the problem, which was in the instrument, basically. And he came, and we'd already raced it, it was about 20 minutes, changed the plane. So he said, see, he'd never had a recall due to engine trouble or they failed to make the mission. So it so happened this particular plane was flew next to the most number of missions in the whole group. It lasted longer than any other plane except one, and it probably would have been the oldest ship in the group. It was called a Shirley Jean. It was assigned to me after I got there. But his crew chief was Sergeant Dacey. Nobody's been able to locate him recently, but he was proud of that plane, and it had been banged up and landed on several fields. I think I landed once in Faucher, Oshkosh, and Viz, and had been to France and landed on Corsica, and all kinds of accidents, you know. They had well over 100 missions, and the thing was a good plane because he was good crew chief, but it was shot down March the 31st of 1945 with another crew, and I think my navigator shot at the same time, but he was in a different plane. He was with another crew too. But there's one other plane that survived the whole war. But they didn't survive long because this Shirley Jean came there from May of '44, and it didn't last 10 months. And the rest of them came before that. After that time, we shot down. Damage or something.
Well, they're all going to Pulaski then. Probably got banged up, huh?
Yeah, unfortunately, I never had to go to Pulaski, but we were still going there when I got there. But in about February, I think, of '45, the Russians had taken that part of Romania, quit in the war. And Bulgaria, Romania, and Hungary collapsed. And then the Germans were just being chased back. The Russians moved kind of slow because they're mostly horses and just old stuff.
Yeah.
Stuff we gave them.
Supply stuff. Their supply line wasn't real good.
No, and they most moved on foot. There's very few mechanized. They had so many people on them.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting. So once you landed on that, you turned around, took on a little fuel, and took off the next day. Then
Yeah.
put some tape over the holes and.
No, we just let them. No, we didn't have any.
No 100-mile-an-hour tape, huh?
600 miles.
600-hour tape.
That duct tape. Now on my T6, I had several bad places on the fabric, so I just put that duct tape on. It lasted longer than the fabric did.
Yeah.
In fact, they should cover the things with duct tape.
Yeah.
But B-24 is a good airplane.
Yeah, we have to get up to Oshkosh. We have to have a little tour through it now next. You can show me. You can show us where what was this and what was about that. And
yeah, I got away before y'all.
Yeah, we'll do that next. We'll do it another time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Incidentally, I got to fly in it. I was the coordinator for the visit of the All-American back November 14th, 15th in Macon. So I went to Atlanta with, I think we had 5 or 6 of my committee, and we flew back with them. All of us had to sit in the back because the way it was loaded, they just had a crew of 3 up front, and pilot and co-pilot, and the engineer who was a woman. So we rode in the back, and we had an interesting crew back there. There's myself and General Robert L. Scott, of course, my co-pilot fame, and he's the honorary president of the Air Force Museum at Robins Air Force Base. He was from Macon, and then we had a General William Walker, who was his brigadier general. He was vice commander of the logistics command at Warren Robins. He was a guy about 35. And then we had Dr. Dan Callahan, who's president of the Air Force Georgia Air Force Association, Georgia chapter, and myself, and 2 ex-B-24 pilots, one of whom was in my same group, but I didn't know him until after the war. And he, because he was shot down on about his 2nd or 3rd mission, 10 months before I got there. In fact, most people were shot down. Very few finished in that particular crowd that went there. Started out operations January of '44 until I came in. I came in at one of the next to last big.
Good thing you didn't come any earlier then.
Yeah, I was fortunate in that I got to ride Liberty ship for 25 days, then another ship from North Africa to Naples, and delays in the what they call the pipeline getting the troops there. And so I estimate that probably from the time I finished combat crew training, it took about 3.5 months to get us there. And then by the time they checked us out, back out of the plane, we got to Naples in October, and by the time I flew my first mission, they go checking you out again, you fly with different pilots and do practice missions, get used to the area. But it was December the 14th, 44, before I flew my first mission.
Now, what air base was that out of?
It was Grottaglie.
Grottaglie?
Grottaglie. It was the old dirigible base at the Gulf of Taranto, in the instep of this little harbor there.
Right at the bottom then?
Yeah.
Right at the bottom of Italy.
Instep, between the heel and the Taranto. See, I guess
About ready to, you gonna get some fuel?
I filled up yesterday, so it should be okay.
You gonna head back then? I guess you'll be bucking a little headwind going back.
See, they don't say full, but I know they ought to be full. See that?
Oh yeah.
Maybe it's weighing steady.
How much fuel does this carry then? 52?
No, it's 50.
50 gallons, same as the 34 then.
No, wait a minute. It carries 60 gallons.
60 gallons? Well, you got an extra.
I think it's over there.
It's just one on one side.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I think you can put one of those in yours if you wanted to. It gives you an extra 10 gallons there. I think Spain's got this. Check. I think. I'll see you up at Oshkosh.
All right.
See ya.
Yeah, we'll go up there and have some fun. We'll go play. We'll go ride in the 34 a little bit.
Okay.